Hello and welcome to a video on laws of exponents. I'm a little frustrated with myself. I recorded this video yesterday along with 3 others and I realized I made a mistake in this one. So I'm going to redo the whole thing because I called one thing the wrong thing, and well, that just bugs me. So yeah, now I'm talking and making errors the wrong place. Okay, let's try this again. This is just a little review to get us started here. We're talking laws of exponents. This is a review here. When we're talking 3 to the 5th power, this is called our base, and the small subscript number here is called our exponent. So what this means, and we should know this already, is 3 times itself 5 times. The base is the number we repeat, and the exponent is the number of times we repeat that base. Okay. One thing to understand here is that when we are doing laws of exponents, parentheses matter. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So if I have -2 in parentheses to the 4th power, what this means is it means that I am taking -2 and I'm doing that 4 times. So -2 times -2 times -2 times -2. So -2 times -2, I know, gives me a +4 thanks to Mr. Drowsy Man. And then -2 times -2 gives me 4, and 4 times 4 gives me 16. Now, if I was given a problem that had a -2 and then a 4, this negative here is not what's being raised to the 4th power. What's being raised to the 4th power is the 2. And so this is going to look totally different. It's going to look like a negative outside of parentheses, and then you might just do your 2 times 2 times 2. All right, so I already know 2 to the 4th power is 16, and then I've got to drop my negative in place there. And so this one would be -16. So where your parentheses are placed does make a difference. So make sure you pay attention to that. All right, the rule we're talking about today is the product rule. I realized in my notes from yesterday, I wrote power rule instead of product rule, and there's a big difference. So the product rule states, let's write that out, states if multiplying 2 numbers with the same base, you're going to add the exponents. I can't preface to you enough the importance of notes in this unit. These are going to start kind of running together, these laws, and so having your notes to reference is going to be a big deal. All right, so we have 2 to the 4th power times 2 to the 5th power, and let's talk about what that actually means. Okay, that means I've got 2 to the 4th power means I got 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, so I have 4 2's there, right? And then it says times 2 to the 5th power, which means I have 5 2's. All right, so this is what it means when I break that down. So what I do there is now I know my base is still 2, and I count up how many 2's I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's going to give me 2 to the 9th power. So to know what that rule means is that would mean I take 2 and I take to the 4th power and I add that to the 5th power, which would give me 2 to the 9th power. Here, I'm just kind of wanted to show you why that works the way it works. All right, I want you to do a few of these on your own. I'm going to give you a few right now. What I'd recommend you do is pause the video and try them, and then I'm going to walk you through them. So we have 5 to the 2nd power times 5 to the 6th power, and then we have y to the 4th times y to the 3rd times y. Anytime a variable or a number doesn't have an exponent, we know that that's just to the power of 1, okay? And then this one might be a little tricky, but I think you can do it. 7y to the 5th times 6y. Remember, just as I showed you up top, parentheses matter. So this y to the 5th is only for the y, right? The 7 is not going to the 5th power. All right, so what I'd recommend you do is pause the video and try those out real quick. All right. So 5 squared times 5 to the 6th power. I'm simply going to add those exponents. So 2 plus 6 gives me 5 to the 8th power. The next one, y to the fourth times y to the third times y to the first. I'm going to add 4 plus 3 plus 1 is going to give me y to the 8th power. And then the last one, the 7 and the 6 are on their own here, so I'm going to multiply those, which is going to give me 42. And then y to the 5th, again, this is going to be y to the first, is going to give me y5 plus y1 is going to give me y to the 6th power. So that one would be 42y to the 6th power. Thanks for watching.